faith. I come in the name of the Lord Universal Happiness. Today's mathematics is knowledge, culture, all being born to power. Know your culture. Know how you live it. And the power will be seen just from how you carrying yourself and presenting yourself. See, that's the way of life is shown and proven. How you carrying yourself and how you presenting yourself. If you truly live in your culture, which is I, God, therefore then you're only going to be shown and proven, growing a cipher that's divine, living a cipher that's divine, and being a cipher that's divine. So therefore, that will be the true power that you will show and prove having. And that's the refinement of what you're living. We know that power is the truth. Truth is the greatest aspect of attraction that you can ever have, for it's the actual fact. It's not no illusion. It's not no undercover. It's right in front of you and right there being seen. There's only two things you can do with the truth. Accept it or reject it. Never disrespect it, because it's going to constantly come at you just for what it is, real, true, and right. Know your culture. Because if not, you're only going to be that other than yourself, which is the 85%. Because you have many who will manifest that they live in I, God, but only being what? Other than themselves. Instead of I, God, they're being a-savage, an uncivilized person. Uncivilized, what? But yet and still they was made civilized when they first got knowledge of themselves. But now they being what? A savage in pursuit. So therefore now they live in the uncivilized way of life and the character of the 85%. Poison animal eater is not just only being the poison of the flesh of the animal or the swine, but the swine of the mind of ways of thinking and how they living. Alright? That's the worst kind of poison animal eater, is when he's sitting back poisoning the people with false thoughts and false ideas of being what? Negative, instead of showing growth. Alright? Let's show and prove that you know your culture, because this is the time that is now of living your culture. We know and understand that either you're going to build your power or you're going to be destroying your power. There's only two things you can do in life: live it or not. Don't try to sit back and come saying you civilized, but yet you being uncivilized. You can't live both. And you can't be both. So therefore, sit back and know how you're living. That's when you will have true freedom, is when you know that you're living righteously. Because why? Your thoughts will come right. You will feel right, and you will live freely in giving it. Because it was freely given to you. There will be no charge. So know how you living, and live the way you must. And what you must live is the true way of life. And that's being yourself. Alright? You already been given knowledge on how to live, and you had your dome free, thus giving yourself the refinement on now what? Renewing your history and knowing how to live. Alright? We know why the devil isn't settled on the best part of the planet Earth. Why? Because what? He was a savage, living a beast way of life, because he started trouble amongst the righteous people. Okay? And that's just what many of these so-called brothers is doing, causing trouble amongst the righteous people. They're being savages in pursuit and don't know what they're pursuing, but yet and still they sit back trying to manifest that they righteous and living unrighteously. There's going to be a penalty or reward that they will receive. You better know your culture. Know which way of life you live in, civilized or uncivilized. because you ain't going to be living both. Alright? Check yourself. Love y'all, family. Peace. Allah, you happy.